when you haven't seen your first...
3 months old, reached the third round of a family foursomes competition, playing with his mother. But now the club says only natural sons and daughters can play with their parents.
The exclusive surroundings of Burr Hill Golf Club in Surrey provided the venue for a family tournament in August, which was to lead to serious embarrassment for golf's hierarchy. Audrey Briggs and her adopted son Laurie did so well in the competition she wrote a letter of thanks. But the reply she received made it clear Laurie would not be allowed to take part in future family events. In his letter, the club secretary said the competition was open only to mothers and fathers with natural sons and daughters. And as I understand it, Laurie is adopted.
Well, I think people who haven't been involved in adoption can't possibly understand all the ins and outs of it, or the hurt it can cause if you're challenged in any way. I mean, I've spent 13 years protecting Laurie from this sort of thing, and they've blown it and won.
The ruling against Laurie Briggs has prompted widespread criticism, not least from the custodians of the amateur game, the Royal and Ancient, which described it as against the spirit of family foursomes. Golf clubs are freely entitled to run competitions under their own rules, providing they don't breach any laws. But Burr Hill's decision drew little sympathy.
I think that children should be treated the same whether they're natural children, whether they're adopted or whether they're stepchildren. I think they should be treated the same, and I think it's a great pity that this has happened.
While there are calls tonight for a compromise to be reached, those campaigning on behalf of adopted children say the damage has already been done.
Young people growing up who are adopted inevitably have question marks about their identity, and for a young person in his adolescence to be treated like this and to be thought of as different, I consider that it is unforgivable.
In the absence of the club secretary, who's away on holiday, a spokesman here refused to comment beyond saying that the matter was being dealt with and that the club was in correspondence with the Briggs family. Paul Newman, BBC News at Burr Hill Golf Club in Surrey.
Israeli and Palestinian negotiators have resumed their talks aimed at rescuing the peace process.